Yo, what up, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hitting the ground running. What up, Dre? I'm gonna attempt to do 2 builds today. I don't know if I can do 2 builds today. I'm gonna attempt it. I might just hit a wall of time. Yeah. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna kick off this morning with an easier build. This is just a Onyx build. That's what I call an all black build. So we're gonna kick it off with an Onyx build, and we're gonna move into an EX build on my end, which is basically like the first option that I have if you want custom artwork. It's just the top. But it's a little bit more involved. Like, a lot of people are asking stuff very specifically. They want like artwork for the side. Sometimes they don't want artwork for the sides. They want only for the top, and they want like fancier buttons. So it gets a little like custom. But that's what we're doing right now. If you guys are curious, you can hit up my website, jonyfraze.com, and you can get a DIY kit for you to build yourself. But here is my info for builds. I do have a list on Discord as far as a commission list goes. So you do have to get yourself added to it if you want me to do a build. But here's just some rough pricing for builds. So everything is right here. jonyfraze.com, guys. All right, let's get going. Again, today, no artwork today, just pure black. Actually, I lied. There is a little tiny bit of artwork, which is I wanted to surprise the client with. We did do an etching for the front side panel. I'll show you guys in a second. It's actually right here in front of me. But hopefully you guys are having a good day so far. The weekend is close. We could smell it. I typically work in the weekend, so I really don't have anything to be excited about. I might actually take, like literally just turn my whole lab off. At least one day, man. Maybe Sunday. Just fucking do nothing. I think I just need a day to rest, man. I'm, like, so not caught up on sleep. It's tough because, like, I'll be grinding, like, work all day, right? And then, I have to get up early because one of my kids have to get dropped off at school early because they have extracurricular activities early. So yeah, it's like I kind of screw myself. Like I need to finish work, and then like I stay up kind of late, and then knowing that I have to sleep. So I'm kind of cooked. I'm a little cooked today, so I'm gonna try my best to kind of stay sharp. What up, Retta? Yeah, see, Retta knows. Retta's a parent. You know the parent life, right, Retta? Get the kids ready and all that, and like, you know what? My kids are to the point where they can get themselves ready. It's just that, whatever schedule they have, you also have as a parent. What's up, Artorius? Oh, guys, this is what I was talking about. So we're gonna hook up TrueBlaze with his name engraved. Dude, I take naps, sayonara. I'm not, I definitely take naps, but it's still not enough. I don't know if you have kids and stuff. 3 times a week we're running for extracurricular too, yeah. Bro, you know how it goes. It's like, the timing is so tight that it's like you can't even you can't even take a free nap. You know what I mean? It's like, for me, it's like bust my ass to work, and then like the kids get off school. You know what I mean? Kids get off school, so I might have to pick one of them up, right? And I'm like on standby around when they get out of school, because I don't know if they're gonna do something, or they're gonna go to the library, or like, you know what I mean? I don't know if a friend's coming over. Then I'm like, so I'm like on like dad mode standby. Taekwondo and dance, dang, see? That's rough, man. Yeah, so you're like on standby, so it's like you're like apprehensive, like, oh, do I have time to do something? And then you think you could sneak in a nap, but then like by the time all that's done, it's like I gotta make dinner. You know what I mean? And you can't be like all passed out. You know, like while you gotta, like, it's just crazy. I don't know where you guys are in life, but what up, Big Poppy? I'm in Albuquerque for work, and there's nothing to do here. Oh, I'm so sorry, Taco Ben. Yo, there's a FGC in New Mexico, right? Albuquerque, New Mexico, right? Yeah. There's a FGC there. I know because like a couple homies hit me up from there asking for stick builds and whatnot. I don't think there's anything popping off today though. You probably have to look it up. Definitely this weekend. I heard there's a tournament this weekend. That's why I have a Celsius on my standby. Sheesh. That's crazy, man. But yeah, hopefully you guys get into something cool this weekend. Here on the East Coast, at least in the New York area, we've been like kind of bouncing around like bad weather. So it's kind of like limiting. Like today wasn't that bad. Yesterday I had to wake up and shovel. Which, you know, is fine. It's like a workout. I just look at it as a workout. I'm like, all right, I'm working out. You know, it's a lot of arm work and lower back. But today, we just woke up to like some like slushy rain. So not so bad this today waking up, but yesterday was crazy. I like snow, but I'm over it at this point. Me too, man. I'm about to move to where Red is at. Honestly, like that's probably I think we talked about this, especially when like Retta's on and like any of her crews on, Curly and like, you know, those guys. I think that like I would probably move if I were to move somewhere. I'd probably start looking around their area, just because it's like it's kind of like it's in the area of the country that it's like it's not too stressful as far as like environmental things. You know what I mean? I think like people are generally nicer, you know. It's also like, you know, as a minority, you have to like as a minority, and I know Reddit thinks about this too, right? But like as a minority, I feel like I have to worry about like that extra layer. And I think in like there's a point in like at least North Carolina in that area where it's like I don't really have to worry too much. When I start getting to South Carolina, yeah, that's when it gets a little trippy. Mild weather, suburbs options, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think I'm ready for that in my life, because like I've been in the East Coast like my whole life. So I don't really care much for snow anymore. I used to go snowboarding all the time, right? I kind of like let that go because that's not because I didn't enjoy it. It's just I'm not really that into it. I used to be like itchy to go, you know. Now I don't even care. It's like it's not something I'm interested in anymore. So I do like the change of weather, but I'm talking about like t-shirt to hoodie. If I could wear a hoodie, I'm happy. If I could do without the goose, you know, the big ass jacket. I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like, because right now I still got to do that. Even though like I've gotten to the point, and it's like winter here in New York. You get to a point where you just so used to the cold that you just go out with a hoodie anyway, and it doesn't even matter. Hey Darren, where are you at again? I forgot where you're at again. Yo, Captain Chill, my bad, I didn't see you, my brother. How you doing? Ohio, that's right, yeah. That's right. Hey, I'm Yoshi, my favorite. Yeah, you're running around. There's some places here in the mountains you ever felt like you want to go snowboard or snow tube. It's fake snow though. Hey, whatever, that works. You know what's crazy, Retta? I got an indoor spot that I go to. I live by one of the biggest malls in the country now, called American Dream. You can look it up. And yo, I kid you not, there's like a fucking like DreamWorks theme park inside this place. There's you could ski in this place. It's a big ass mall. There's like a bazillion different things. There's a freaking Bandai Namco shop there. I gotta go check that out, by the way. Yeah, it's insane. And so I actually been snowboarding on fake snow like all the time when I do. I heard it's a first place in the country to have it. You saw a skating rink inside the mall? Nah, there's dead ass a freaking, like, you could ski. It's not great. It's like one giant hill, but it's like good enough. And if you're a snowboarder, even better, because like the right side is like a park. It's like a huge, it's like a, you know, there's like rails and stuff. It's kind of crazy. Those days for me are over. You haven't lived, apparently. Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? I'm ready to give up the East Coast New York life, but I also am like super stuck here because I do own a home here. You know what I mean? So this would have to be like later, probably like 10 years type thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely like not anytime soon because there's a lot of roots that I would have to untangle here. Freaking, you know, sell the crib or maybe, I don't know, whatever. Okay, we are building sides, as you can see right now. Yeah, it's okay. Like, if you know, like, the way I would look at it, Retta, you feel like you belong in Maryland or Texas. You always say Texas. I always say, like, hear you saying that you always travel to Texas, right? You said you got family there, right? But I feel like, yeah, you know what? I felt that way for quite some time. Like, you know what's crazy? Like, people think I'm from Cali just, I don't know, because of vibes. You know, there's just like, yo, you got like Cali vibes. So I'm like, oh, maybe I belong in Cali. I spent a lot of time in Cali too, but I spent a lot of time doing music stuff. So I always ended up in like a major city in Cali, LA, the Bay. You know what I mean? Like, I always like ended up there. So I always like loved the vibe there. And, but lately, man, I don't want to even go near California. Like, everything about it is just like, bro, like the political vibes. It's like the environment. You know, there's too much to worry about, and I don't need that stress. And shit, it might just like fall off at, like, you know, the way that it's going as far as like the earthquakes and stuff, and like it's probably just gonna float off to the Pacific Ocean, right? All right, black buttons. Frisco was like big city perks, store wise, with a fraction of the traffic. Oh, Frisco, Texas. I never been there. I never heard of that. You're just tired of moving? I know, moving is a disaster. Like, if I were to move right now, it'd take me like a month to even get ready to move. It's too crazy. Check this out. So we got the engraved TrueBlaze. That's a client's name that we're working on right now. You guys gonna see this layout and be like, if I get through 2 builds today, guys, these layouts are kind of like very specific to the client. And we're doing 2 stick builds. Wow, can you believe that? We're doing 2 stick builds, and then tomorrow, if I'm alive tomorrow, meaning that like if I'm like not dead ass tired, I should have another build to do. 69 Rema is because I'm Filipino and I DJ, dude. Called me out, huh? Putang ina. 69, are you Filipino and a DJ? Ay, grabe. Is that what it is, right? All Filipinos fucking DJ. Yo, like, every Filipino knows how to scratch. It's crazy. You have so many DJ homies here? Yeah. And you from the Bay? Yeah, cool. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in the Bay. I got family in Cupertino. I got family in Hayward. Of course, Daly City. I got friends. You know what I mean? You guys know why it's always so foggy in the Bay Area? That's because all the Filipinos are cooking rice at the same time. It's just... That's not fog, bro. That's the steam from the rice. Yeah, of course, Daly City. It's cool though. You know how it is. That's like there's a place on like every part of the country. There's like, you know, there's so happen to be actually where I'm from. I can't dance. I can't dance. I played a wall. That's why I DJ'd and stuff. You can either sing, dance, play an instrument. Oh snap! Chirper Smurf with the raid. Yo, what's up, everybody? From Smurf chat. Thanks, bro. I appreciate the raid, fam. Everybody from Smurf's channel. What up? What up? Hopefully you had a good time over there. You live in Daly City. For 2 years, you ate so much sisig. Oh, bro, that's kind of terrible. What's up, Gordash? Good morning, guys. Everybody hanging out this morning. Yeah, we're just grinding out this build today. This one should be rather quick, man. No artwork. I like no artwork builds sometimes. I kind of get, but you know what? I'm doing this one, and then if I actually get through, I am going to do an artwork build next, but it's only the top. I don't have to stress so much. And the client wanted colored buttons, so we don't have to do artwork inside the buttons, so I didn't have to populate the artwork ahead of time, which saves me so much. And no LEDs too, so just a wire up and then we're good to go. All right, Retta. Enjoy the rest of your day. Got a nice black pass through right here, guys. Okay, sides are diggity done. Got the homie TrueBlaze. Shout out to TrueBlaze for this commission. I got this done with the quickness for TrueBlaze, guys. I got to start putting this out there. If you want a build that doesn't require artwork, meaning that you want like matte black, I could probably skip you, because like what takes the longest is like getting the graphics approved and, you know, doing those commissions. That's like the longest part of the commission. But like if you just want a simple build like this, I could probably sneak it through, you know, because I could just order parts and then when it gets here I just build it. So just a heads up, I started telling people on my Discord, it's like, hey, if you just want like I call these Onyx builds, if you just want an Onyx build with no graphics, yeah, let me know. So there's some new tech I'm doing too. I gotta add these little dots. So you finally got to play some matches with the build. Oh, nice, bro. You enjoying it? Hopefully you're enjoying it, man. I know you spent like 2 days showing it off, bro. Yeah, Gordash, we recently did a build for Gordash. That one was fun to do. He's just like, yo, man, I just want to rep Staten Island and I play Shotos. Or like, say less. I was just like, say less, bro, I got you. Right? And we built that stick. Jose Luis Zamora Jr. That's definitely a Hispanic name. I'm Filipino, bro. We do the same thing with like all our last names from our ancestors. You know what I mean? We got to put them all in. We got to make sure everyone's represented. Took me a couple minutes to get used to it. Not used to quality, you know? The Mexican me woke up when you read that name out. Let's see? Yeah. Yo, Taco Ben, man. I miss the Bay for Mexican food. I hate, you know, it's weird. It's like, oh, you would think that like good Mexican food's probably in SoCal, which it is. But yo, the best Mexican food I've had in the States was actually in San Francisco. Right? Jose Luis Zamora Jr. What a name, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, government name crazy, right? Yeah, Filipinos do the same thing. We gotta stack our ancestors. We gotta rep our ancestors. What you know about El Farolito? ¿De dónde es El Farolito Burritos? New York pretty good too, especially Staten Island. Word. I mean, like, yeah, we Gordash from Mexico. Come to Arizona. Yeah, I believe. I mean, I believe that every state in the border of near Mexico is probably popping. There's a good taco spot down my road street too. They got like banging carnitas, man. Fucking love carnitas. It's so bad for you, but man, fuck it. Every once in a while, just like, yep, I'm getting carnitas. You know, great Mexican food. I love my area, bro. I love my area. There's like, yo, right down my block. I could walk down my block. I can get Thai food down the block. I can get Laotian / Thai / Vietnamese food right down my block. Like I can walk and I'm there in 5 minutes, right? Right next to that spot, there's a Greek spot, freaking banging. Literally down my block. If I walk the other way, there's Korean fried chicken, which is terrible for you. A Chinese takeout joint. There's pizza. There's like Japanese sushi. It's like I can literally just leave my house and like enjoy whatever I want. Like great sandwich joint. I love my area for food. You know what I mean? Like food in my area is godlike. There's Colombian food. There's what's that? Peruvian food. There's literally everything. Korean, Japanese, like you name it. Burgers, ramen, everything, bro. You make good carnitas? Oh, bro. What's up, man? You know what I want to do? I want to like, maybe in the summertime, I'm gonna have like a FGC barbecue jam. Like you guys bring whatever you want and I'll throw it on the grill. You know? I want to buy one of those flat grills too. You know what is missing? So Taco Bell, I spent a lot of time in the Bay, right? So you probably think this is normal, but you know, like in the Bay, you could always get like a veggie option. You know what I mean? Like there's always like a veggie, like the normal Chinese place in San Francisco. You could be like, oh hey, let me get like sesame chicken. Let me get a meatless version. You know, and they make like the meatless versions of it. Like a normal spot has that. At least as far as I remember. This was like years ago. Yeah, I'll probably, you know what? I'm gonna buy a flat grill, Gordash, so I'll probably have that. That'd be dope, right? Just bring some tortillas and then bring some, carnitas. Oh my god. And whatever salsa you have, bro. Oh my god. That'll be fucking banging. Yeah, great Asian food. I feel like in the US, you're pretty much covered. I think we have like a lot of the bases covered. I would just like... The thing about Asian food, and especially Chinese food, let's just talk about Chinese food. Nah, see, Taco Bell, we don't really have like veggie options. If I were to walk into my standard Chinese takeout spot, they have veggie options, but they're very clearly veggie options. What I mean is that like it'll be like, okay, well here's you could get like, like tofu, stuff like that, but they don't have like the meatless. They don't have like the not synthetic, but the veggie meat that they can sub right away. Because like when I recall, this is my experience, but when I'm in the Bay. Like my buddy Kyle, who I used to hang out with all the time, he was vegetarian, right, or vegan, whatever, and he wouldn't eat meat. So, but we never had a problem. He like, yo, what do you want? And we'd be like, yeah, let's go get Chinese food, right? And then we go to a Chinese spot, and he'd order like a normal thing and just say meat, like vegetarian option, and then boom, and they just okay, no problem. Like yeah, he got like his normal. The normal Chinese food dish, and he just said it at the end, and like you can't do that here. They'll be like, no, we only have like crispy tofu or like whatever, there's restaurants that are dedicated to like Asian vegetarian spot. There's a spot here called Veggie Heaven that's slamming. Like we get it all the time. But yeah, but they don't have like standard substitution here. It's on, count me in. Salsa, make avocado green sauce, perfect for carnitas. Damn, I'm hungry now. Damn, bro. Yeah, I gotta set that up. Just hang out. You know, I was trying to do something for Capcom Cup, right? I was trying to like do a thing for Capcom Cup, but freaking Capcom Cup's in Japan this year, and it's like what do you call it? I'm like thinking about, okay, well, when can it possibly be aired? It's like gonna be like 4 in the morning probably. So I'm like, well, I guess that thing is like, you know, it's not gonna be an option. Also, it's kind of early in the year. Okay, guys, we're gonna put in the lever and we're gonna put in the PCB. Yeah, 4 a.m., man. My neighbors would love that. My neighbors would absolutely love that, bro. Okay, guys, we got a JLX. Sexy JLX. I made this little tool to help me align my levers. See? It's basically just the cutout of the lever hole. I will tell you guys, when there's no graphics involved, it's like life is easy building my sticks. It's much easier. Anytime you add graphics, it adds a whole nother level of complexity. The only place I want, hey Lux, what's up, brother? No substitution type stuff. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's just like rare in the East Coast. I would, at least in my area. New York City probably, you know. But then again, depending where you are in New York City, you know what I mean. Like, I don't think you could do that in like the more like urban areas in New York City. Maybe like Manhattan, yeah. Okay, the only place I went to anywhere around that here that was like, wait, hold on. The only place I went to anywhere around here that was in Chinatown, called Buddha Budai. 100% vegan and kosher Chinese spot. Food was bomb. Yeah, you know what's interesting? I don't know what the correlation is, but most like Chinese vegan spots that I know of, there's like also like a strong Jewish community, which is kind of cool. You guys have a good kosher deli around the way, bro? Like, if you have kosher delis, like, oh my god. It's like you haven't tasted like deli stuff until you've eaten at a kosher deli. See, where Lucky's at, I think Lucky is lucky in the sense that they have some of the best pizza in the country. And CT, best pizza, bro. You guys have music coming through? I'm just curious. You guys hear music? Not near me, but 20 minutes drive. Yes, sir. Okay, cool. Thanks, next. Kosher deli. Well, you live in New York City, bro. Like New York City, even whatever borough, if you're from New York City, there's a kosher deli. You hear on YouTube? Okay, cool. I just want to make sure you guys got something in the background. Let me know if the audio is whack. I'm not really gonna make a lot of content for these builds today. I'll probably just post some photos, but let me make sure this is a little tighter. I usually install the removable levers, but today we're just doing a simpler build. I think the client really just wanted this layout that they've been kind of fiending for more than anything, so that's what we're working on today. Okay, just doing one last tightening. Nice. Lever is good. I'll put my tool away here. Let me grab my air gun real quick, guys. Got our PCB. Speaking of removable levers, how do I remove it? Just pull it up. Yeah, I'll show you. Wait, you put it on though, right? Yeah, you just there's a mechanism. You pull on the mechanism. You see that? Like that, and then you remove it. And then to put it back, you pull up on it and push it. Up, down. And look, it's strong enough that I can just hold it. So yeah, pull up on the collar like that. Okay, we got a GP2040 CE PCB, and then we're gonna pop on a Magic Boots adapter for PS5 fighting game compatibility and PS4. I do have to configure it when we're done though. I gotta, you know, I've been I realized that by default, PlayStation 4 is not support. It's not a mode that you can force these into on the default settings. So I'm gonna program it to make one of the shortcuts PS4. I'm gonna start doing that for my GP2040 CE builds. Sir Skill 76, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Welcome in. Welcome in. What are you guys up to? You think we can get 2 sticks done today, guys? I don't know. I literally have 4 builds on the bench, but I have six pending. I have 6 pending commissions right now. Can you believe I finished 10 already? I think I'm on pace to break my record of builds per year. Like my annual, like all the builds I've done for the year video is gonna be like 2 hours long this year. It's gonna be crazy. I might have to do like half the year. A half year video. What's up, Pop? Pop, are you sick of winter yet, bro? Like countries where it's like really, really cold, like northern European countries as well as like Canada. Man, gotta be built for that. Me, never. You love winter, huh? Yeah, you guys gotta be built for that type of stuff. Okay, guys. I'm going to clear out this stuff for a second. Just because I need to make some room. Okay. So we got lever and PCB installed. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I saw you guys are going to get bombed. Like, you know, because we're relatively on the same, like, path. We didn't get a lot of snow. I thought we were gonna get bombed like 2 days ago. We only got like an inch. All right, guys, let me peel this off. Yep. But you guys get like the ultimate form of the snow. We get like the baby version, and then you guys get like annihilated. Skills, what's up, man? An inch is a lot, and certain Beavis and Butthead, I got you. You said an inch. Oh, man. Not as bad as the weather people. What a job, right? That's the closest thing to being like a fortune teller. Professional. that people take serious. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to people who are like psychics or whatever, but come on, man. Like, but being a weather person, I mean, yes, you have a lot of data to help you, but it's still like not 100% true. Not 100% accurate. You know what I mean? Yeah, weather's gonna suck, bro. Lucas, what's up? Exactly. Guys, what do you think about this layout? Let me show you the layout. You guys see this layout? It's crazy. It's like a NOR 6 with the 2 buttons closer to the index side. It's definitely a unique layout. Yeah, I mean, weather's gone. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, like, they could be wildly off. Like, yeah, we're gonna get, like, snow, and it would just never come. You're just like, word. You know, you're, like, as a kid, you're standing outside waiting for the snow. You're just like, it's not coming, is it? I bet in Canada, they rarely call off school for snow, right? Like, in places where it just snows, like, all the time, they're just like, whatever. Here, it's like, okay, if there's at least, like, 3 or 4 inches on the ground, they'll probably call off school. But I bet in Canada, they're just like, whatever. Just like, it's just Monday. Okay, thoughts on this layout, guys. What do you guys think? Is this a boomer layout? Is this a boomer layout? Let me know. Should people like me be using this? Boomers like me. Hashtag. Hashtag boomers like me. Rafael Mista, what's up? Thanks for the follow. Back in my days, when there was a snowstorm, they give us snowshoes and a spear so we can fend off polar bears. It's amazing. Back in my day. It's the greatest. That's the greatest set of sentences. You're from Chile? Chile is beautiful, man. Welcome. Bienvenidos. And a goalie blocker to defend ourselves against flying hockey pucks. There's just hockey pucks everywhere, right? I'm excited to try to split layout. I think that's what we've been looking for. Oh, what are you gonna get the split dub? The one thing I would say, Dre, is that if you do tech with right thumb, it's a little like bigger gap. Yes, Rafaela, this is my company. Raphael, I'll put the link in the chat for you. Today we're not doing any artwork. This is just a matte black build. So, Jokey, what up? You're used to jumping with left thumb. Okay, that makes sense. Uh-oh. The link didn't work. Dang. God damn it, guys. I gotta relog into Streamlabs. Raphael, this should work. The link. If your parents never scold you for playing hockey inside or nearly denting the car with a hockey puck as a kid, you're not Canadian, right? You're just so, who are you? Who are you, bro? That's like here in New Jersey. If you didn't steal a car by the age 15, you're not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. That's not a real statement. It depends where you're from. It could be true depending where you're from. New Jersey Drive is real, guys. Okay, guys, let's pop these buttons on. Buttons. We're going with the crispy Sanwa buttons, guys. You know, I used to like kind of like, just because Sanwa was like the norm, I used to like just say like, oh my god, like, you know, these are like, but Sanwa buttons are actually kind of godlike. They're so consistently good. You know what I mean? So I used to rag on them just because there was a lot of new stuff coming out, but I take my words back, bro. I definitely take my words back. Sanwa buttons are godlike. They're just so good. They're good, they work, they last long. Can't really ask for more. It's also a very bad idea to post your crimes on the internet, guys. Yeah. You see that a certain year of Kias are notoriously easy to steal, so teenagers are stealing them? It's great. I love it. Recently became a C-Tong kind of guy. Me too, Taco Ben. They're my favorite buttons, dude. I love the C-Tong buttons. I'm just saying, like, Samoas are, they're like, you know, you're good. You know how I support Christitarian? Like, I was gonna get Christitarian some C-Tong buttons. He was like, bro, can you just get me Sanwas? I was like, really? He's like, yeah. I'm like, alright. Like, you know, I'm like, okay. Like, let's play it safe, right? Okay, flippity doodah. Actually, let's do the sides first. Get that going. Got our corners adding in. This is a special edition of stick I make for the dub. I'm thinking about bringing this out to the public, but there's still a lot to like. Still a lot of details I have to hash out. But for now, because I have full control and I'm doing the builds, I'm just reserving this style of build for my full build customers. Let me do. See, this is one of the things I worry about because of the thickness of acrylic varies so much that I can't really make a consistent size. So I need to add like these little spacer things to kind of make it. Yeah, Sanwa's Old Faithful for sure. Yeah, you see these are a little loose. But sometimes they're too tight. So meanwhile, I've been using these little like bumper stickers that I'm putting on the corners here. You see these little bubbles? I'm using them to kind of fill the gap if they're too... Okay. You know what? Oh, this is nice. I don't have to put LEDs on this build. So I don't have to worry about... what do you call it? Leaving this front panel off. Because usually I have to put the LEDs in like right away. I mean, no, as the last step, sorry. And then I need to wire it up. But since there's no LEDs, I can just put the cover on. Just like that. Nice. See that? Seeing the clutter on my Chulix makes me sad. Oh, I'm taking it off. Don't worry. Taco Ben, to be honest with you, don't get a cab, bro. If you have an opportunity to get a cab, don't get it. It's just kind of like a waste of time and money. Like, I barely play on it. Especially nowadays with like everything's on PC. It's like not because I actually have a PC in there, but just everything's like on your main PC. Especially if you do content and you stream, it's like it's kind of just like I don't know, man. Maybe I should just sell it. Oh, Taco Ben, don't worry about it. I actually have to do another build on right after this. I don't know if I can get both done, but I'm gonna try. I might take a lunch break or like have a working lunch. We'll see. Okay. Get our wires going, guys. That's all we need. Let me put these button things away. But I figured I'd start off the day with like the easier build before I get into... But even my next build isn't that bad. Tomorrow, I'll probably have a more difficult build because I do have to do the artwork internally on the buttons. I'll probably have to do that in the morning before I even hit stream. Yo, guys, I had a guy hit me up a couple days ago and was like, yo, I need a build, right? I was like, okay, cool. Like, I gave him the information. And then dude was, I showed him, I'm like, hey, there's a little bit of a wait though. And guy got angry. He was like, what do you mean? Like, I'm ready right now. I'm like, are you serious? Are you being serious? Like, you're dead ass right now. My fucking New York came out. I'm like, bro, you being dead ass right now? Like, I need it right now. Like, what kind of... I was just like, okay, bro. Like, then I'm not gonna, like, I'm not your guy at the moment. Like, I got a lot of people that are waiting patiently. And sounds like a Gen Z, right? I know. Yo. No disrespect to Gen Z. It's just this person. This person, it was just like, I was like, you guys know, right? You guys know, like, just look at my freaking, look at my YouTube archive, or you look at my Twitch archive. You guys know, like, I get, like, I grind this out. I'm not lazy, right? And like, I was just like, I try my best to be as like timely as possible, you know. And I think I'm on pace. Like, I'm faster than anybody that does what I do. As far as like getting to your commission spot for a one-man team, I'm pretty damn swift with it, you know. And that's not like, I'm not trying to brag or nothing. It's just, it is what it is, because I have a freaking good work ethic, and I plan and I do all this stuff, and I stay organized, and I communicate everything that you need to do to be a successful small business, right? And yet, yeah, you know what I mean? Like what the fuck, man? What you mean I gotta wait? I'm like, yo, kiss my ass, bro. You could hold that. I don't even want you as a customer. Like, can you imagine that's how they are, and like I'm working on a commission for them? Like, I'm good, you know? You could take your business elsewhere. You can act like that. If I kiss my ass, do I still gotta wait? Yeah. Yeah, I don't need the headache, you know what I mean? There's certain situations I just take myself out of the equation. I'm like, nah, man, you're a little too much for me, you know? Like, everyone's like, oh yeah, you know, you got a customer, whatever, like, you know, customer's a king. I'm like, no, they're not. I'm not part of that philosophy, you know? And I work for the biggest company in the world at one point, and we were never about that policy either. I don't understand why they always give it extra ground here, man. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna save this too, because I need these little parts. Yep. Yeah, certain situations, like, you don't need all that. it's that FGC adrenaline. They need the drive rush, right? They need the drive rush. They need the green stuff right now. No, and like it was like super elaborate too. Like the initial DM was like, yeah, I want like all this artwork. You know what I mean? Like I want this, like so very custom. Like blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, cool, I can get that done. You know, like let me get you down on the queue and I'll contact you when I'm ready. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm ready right now. It's like, what you mean? Oh man, what's up, Skills? Hey, you still around the way, bro? Skills around the hood. Are you back in Tampa? Kind of fair. I think Clev hates me because I was pretty picky when I was doing mine. My bad, Clev, if you read this. Nah. Oh, well, actually, I only got to do the build part. Right? So, I don't know. The closure and whatnot, you know? Yeah, Clev's too high to hate it, but nah, you know, Clev he's just like he locks in. What the thing about Clev is like he'll lock in, but like you know, once he's locked in, he kind of like takes that to the next level. But if it's not what you were looking for, then he'll be like, fuck, I gotta start all over, you know? Because he like goes really ham. If shrooms were a person, nah. It ain't like that. Dude, Clev is brilliant, bro. Clev is brilliant, man. Like, you can't be that... You guys know already. You should know already, right? Like, geniuses are like... Clev's a genius. He operates on, like, genius level, you know? And geniuses ain't normal people. So, that's what you're dealing with right there. No, he actually does a lot of... I got on his waist. He must... No. He likes that. He actually likes that. You gotta understand, Clev's more of a... He started as a traditional artist. He does like charcoals and stuff. You know? And he's also a big nerd, like a fighting game guy. So it kind of like... When we hooked up together and started working together, it was kind of like the perfect situation because like... I had like a growing audience of people who wanted Fightstick art, like original Fightstick art, and he's an amazing artist. So it was kind of like, I'm like, yo, I could get you clients, and then kind of that's where we started JXK, and like now we're still crew, like we, you know, that's my brother, but it's like we're definitely a little bit more independent now, you know, than we were, but yeah, you got to realize he wasn't always like FGC only, you know? You should see his spiritual work. It's freaking fire. Like he does like a lot of work with like, yeah, like more like spiritual themes and whatnot. So dope, man. All right, I plugged in the punches, guys. I'm gonna plug in the kicks now. Okay, this is my plan. I'm thinking maybe I just knock out the second build, and then I'll do all like the content stuff later, meaning like take photos, and maybe I'll just ship everything tomorrow. I'll work all day today, get these 2 builds done. I have to do another build tomorrow if I'm alive, if I have energy, because I'm getting kind of burnt out. But yeah. And maybe I just ship everything tomorrow. I printed the last thing he made me on 5x7 banner. Put in my game room. I told him I'm gonna get him until I fill up the room. Dope, bro. That's what's up. Did you guys see what he did for Taco Bell / Evo? Not Taco. Is it Taco Bell? No, it was a Chipotle. Fuck, I said Taco Bell. Chipotle / Evo. Taco Bell, where'd I get that from? I heard the bell ding. They got me, bro. Their advertising got me. All right, let's get this going. Hey, Adrian, what's up, brother? It's always cheaper if you do it yourself, man. Because, you know, like, I'll just tell you from my experience, I charge a labor fee, you know? Yo, brother, have a great day. About to walk into my hazmat tech class. All right, man. That sounds important, bro. Please do that. Have a blessed day, bro. Thank you for stopping by, Jose. I appreciate you. That's like super important. Yeah, but Adrian, anytime you do anything yourself, man, I mean, that's just like a general statement, right? It's always going to be cheaper, dude. You know? Yeah, like I said, I charge a labor fee for my builds because I'm not doing this for free. But on your end, it's more of like, yo, what up? Level up, my guy. Yo, we got lucky with the weather, right? Nothing too crazy. I thought it was gonna be mad snow again, like yesterday. Actually, it wasn't even mad snow. I thought it was just gonna snow again. We building this weekend? All right, bet. Yo, Slat. You know, like if you use the Discord channel on the either the For the Dub or the tech support section, yo, Matt, like even if I'm not around, like everyone's down to help. So don't be afraid to ask questions there. All right. So guys, Slat's doing his first build. It's been raining by you, yeah, nonstop last few days. Yeah, it's so ugly, right? Artoris, I really like your area too. Your part of the country, is really nice, man. Like last time I went down by you, I had a good time. You got this, bro. Once or twice, and you got it for life. Yeah, I was saying, like, Slat is really about it. Like, he's about it. I was like, yo, get nice at it, bro. Then you can start helping out the homies. And then, boom, you got a nice little side hustle, you know? That's all I was trying to tell him. I was like, you know, you don't have to... You could use my stuff. You can buy my enclosures and whatnot as a base. But, yeah, once you get this, you're going to be the man. I mean, he already is. He changes buttons out for the homies and whatnot. But can you imagine, like, you could just do a full build? Okay, guys, I'm gonna start zip tying real quick, and then I can do the bottom. I'll do some testing, and then I'm gonna move on to the next build. Yeah, next step, man. Yo, you just gotta get one under your belt, and then everything else is, once you get that first joint done, everything else is just like, whatever. It just becomes like a routine. You're like, oh, okay, I've done this before. You know what I mean? And then like once, yeah, it's after you get the first one done, it's a wrap. You're like, I got this, you know? Joshua, what's up, bro? Appreciate all the support today, guys. A little low on energy today. Like my sleep, I didn't get much, I didn't really get good sleep last night. So I'm kind of like, see, my problem is that like, I like to work out later in the day. Like late actually, like when everything's said and done, that's when I like to work out. But then it gives you like a sudden energy boost, and then I can't sleep. I don't know, for the people that actually, like maybe Pop, since you're much more active than I am, like that's a bad thing, right? What I'm doing? I probably shouldn't do that. It's like a fancy Lego for sure. Yeah, working out late, and then like I don't know. Then I have trouble sleeping after that because I'm like so I'm like so pumped up. Pump it up. You're not supposed to work out right after you plan it. No, see, yeah, I guess you're right. I work out around like 10 p.m. But that's like the best, that's the only time I really have, you know? Otherwise, it cuts into my workday, and it's really tough. That's why I'm asking you guys. You guys seem probably much more experienced than I am. I've never been a gym rat or anything like that. I'm just doing like workouts at home. Like Apple Fitness, and I have like VR stuff that I do. All right, boom. Everything is nice and wired. And wait, Raphael, what's up? And every stream I'm looking at, your Dan Hibiki. Yeah, it's logged. You're logged into your. You want to change it? Here, I'll give you guys currency. You guys can pick your own characters. Currency, add all. Here, I'll give you guys 500 today. Okay, so you got 500 gold, and then you can go to extension. I think I can. If you do that, and you can change your avatar. This is Twitch only, guys. I'm sorry. My YouTube fam, I'm sorry. Twitch only, Twitch only. I wish there was a way to integrate it, but I haven't looked into it. Maybe there is, and I haven't really looked into it yet. I'm gonna do a quick button check real quick, just to make sure it's good. Fuck it, we'll put on PlayStation mode. I like that. Light staying blue, that means it's authenticated. Psycho style. Okay, there we go. Up, down, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start. Select. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Actually, you know, while we're here, we'll just configure it now. I already got it plugged in, right? Might as well configure it. Okay, so we are going to go to GP2040 CE. Nice, it's already fully updated for me. Like that. Xbox mode, PS5, OS USB, hotkey settings. I'm gonna turn all these off because these are all for leverless. Hit save. Boot input modes. I'm gonna change this to PS4. Not gonna lie, the brickboard got me shook. Nah, it's mad easy, bro. It's literally just plug and play, bro. Solitaire, what's up, bro? Save. Let's reboot into web config one last time. PS4, PS5. Okay, cool. Hotkey, all off. All right, bet. Current mode, let's do this. Work. Okay. Reboot into controller mode. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Working. Let's go. Let me put this over here, guys. Clear up a little bit of space for myself. My gym roped me into doing that challenge for suicide and mental health preparation. It's 2,000 push-ups in 18 days. Got to do 120 today. Bro, what? That's insane. Popson's gonna roll up and kick everyone's ass pretty soon. All right, we're gonna peel this off. Yeehaw. Not so bad if you space them correctly. 120 though. That's insane. You know, Raphael's Raphael now. Wait, did I see him? Where's... I see him running around, yep. There you go. See Raphael running around. Let me drop some bombs on you fools. Yeah, buddy. Some power-ups. Some power-ups. Get those power-ups. You gotta hit exclamation point jump if you want to grab a star. Bomb. There you go. There's one more star. One more star. Alright, well, hold on. Let me just, I'll drop more bombs. One of you guys will get this. Someone's gonna get the star. Okay, someone got the star. There we go. Yeah, Skills got the star. There you go. Does that not work while it's star minigame? I don't know, man. I haven't played the minigames in a while. It's been a while since we... Remember we used to play basketball? That was wild. You guys used to play basketball? But it works if you're on a PC, though. Who was, like, the man at basketball? Were you good? Pop was pretty good, right? Uh-oh, we got the Battle Royale going. Who did the Battle Royale? I didn't do that. I just remember one person used to body the basketball game all the time. Alright guys, we gotta put the cover on. The foamy pad, sorry. FGC Hoopers, yep. Okay. Nerf Ken. Ken's even freaking OP in this game. God, Ken is so busted, guys. You guys, like, okay, I didn't understand how busted Ken was in Street Fighter 6 until I freaking did a master run with him, and he's so easy to use, man. Even if you don't do his optimal stuff, he's just so good. You're just like, why? Why do they give this man all this stuff? Like, it's like the years of oppression that they, like, that Ken, you know, like, Ken's never been bad. Street Fighter 4, he was like, okay, you know, like, Momochi made him look so good. Street Fighter 5, he was kind of like a character specialist type thing. Like, yeah, there were good Ken players out there, but he wasn't top tier, you know? But Street Fighter 6, they just said, you know what? We're just going to make this man a hobo, and he's going to be godlike. We're going to give this man angry energy. Pop, I would strongly suggest you try Mai out. Yeah, Gordash won. Pop, try out Mai. She gives me Street Fighter 5 Chun-Li vibes. Definitely try out Mai. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm telling you. Like, she's actually like, she hits home for me. Like, I might switch over to be a Mai main. You don't like Street Fighter 6. I know. That's why I'm telling you to try to explore once again. You might actually like this character. Anybody else out there try Mai? I think she's good, man. Alright. So these are I put these little slots in, guys. So that the sticky adhesive from underneath the pad doesn't stick to the sides here. Yo, I'm enjoying the crap out of mine. Okay, guys. Slamming the bottom on. Forgot, Sanwa buttons are a little tall. I have to like angle the cables a little bit lower. Okay. Let's try that again. Very nice. Let me grab my screwdriver real quick, guys. It's charging. I had my electric screwdriver charging for days, so this should be Gucci. Explore. I need some feet. 2, 3, 4. We got an hour 23 for this build, huh? Hour 23 minutes, guys, so far. So this is an hour and a half build. It's 11 o'clock. I want to play Rivals, man, but I just feel like I don't have the time. Pop, who should I play in Rivals? Everyone just say pick Wolverine. Play Logan. Ken got that crackhead hobo power. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how to play. I don't know how to play these games, Tolatier. I don't know anything. I've never played these type of games, so it's like you have to tell me like. Wolverine's like Ken? Okay, I'm in there. In a game where I don't know what I'm doing, I probably have to pick a top tier. Just point and hold left click. Yeah, Iron Fist? I'm down with Iron Fist. Okay, based on what you guys know about me, like what kind of role should, let's just start there. What like I don't know anything about anything, so what kind of role should I be? I'm not that aggressive, I guess. As a player, maybe like I don't know. I don't know what I don't even know what I'm talking about, guys. So you guys got to help me with this one. You're totally into these kind of games. Start with DPs. The Wolverine Iron Fist kind of guy. Okay. Yeah, I guess like if it's similar to like an arcade brawler, like a Final Fight, maybe I could do that. All right, build 1 done. Let's do a quick game test and then we'll move on to the next one. Run and bash skulls like with Hulk? Okay. Yeah, I'm down with that. DPS is easiest to understand and just about position and FPS mechanics. Tank and support require that and game sense, only present in these type of games. Okay, so I should just play like a brawler then, just to kind of get into the game. Oh no wait! I don't want to play a battle hub. I just want to go to training mode.
I'm ready. It's my time to shine.
Whoa. I don't understand this combo. Like the EX fans? I'm trying to learn these combos, like. No, see, it's like doesn't work. What's a fast startup? 4 frame, right? I don't really deal with ghost inputs. Yo, Blaze, what up? On stand HP, you can get charge EX fan and another stand HP. Do I have to be powered up to hold here? How does that even work? On punish counter, understood. Got it. Oh shit. Are you serious, bro? Bruh. This character is too good. What? Thank you, man. I needed that. I needed that. I needed to walk away. I needed to walk away. Yo, what? That's stupid damage. Oh my god. Wait, do I have to be powered up though? Or can I do it normally? I have to be powered up. Oh no, I don't. What? Yeah, that is crazy. Okay, anyway guys, stick works. Stick works. So like if like Ryu whiffs a DP, that's what I could do, huh? Oh, I was in the corner. Wow, bro. That's insane. You could do a jump in after the fan hits? Are you serious? Wait. Wait, what you mean? Not in the combo. Need flame stocks, understood. Okay. Nah! 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 Why? Why does she? Yo, what? That's so messed up, bro. Why? Why does she get this? Why? Nah, chill. That's crazy. Okay, alright, anyway, guys. Back to the mission at hand. Thank you for that, guys. I needed that. I needed that. Stick is done. Really clean.
Keep a girl waiting.
Super clean build for TrueBlaze. Okay, I'm gonna rest this aside and we're gonna grab a sip of water and then we're gonna start build 2. Actually, I'm gonna test it real quick on PlayStation 5. I'm just gonna be off camera for a second, guys. Give me a moment. I'm just gonna hook it up to my PlayStation 5 and get it going. She's gonna do a quick PS5 test for this guy. I'm actually just gonna leave it on for like 10 minutes. That's crazy though. Thanks for the tech, guys. I appreciate that. Why do you get a jump in? Can you do that mid-screen? Can you do that combo mid-screen, guys? No, I gotta test that next time.
Really now? You shouldn't keep a girl waiting.
Hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes. Okay, cool. So we got that set up.
Really?
You can, I think it's into my trials.
You shouldn't keep a girl
Yeesh.
waiting.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't done the trials yet. Yeah, she becomes crazy after landing level 1. That's insane, man. Okay, guys. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. All right, we're going to be working on a project for the homie Cdeezy. Okay. Very similar that we're doing sides. Doing sides for this. Let's see. Let me get... We don't have artwork for the sides on this. A little bit, again, a little bit of a relief on that front. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely,
Really
definitely
now?
pop. Yeah, I mean, it's. And remember, it's SNK's Chun-Li, so that's definitely the vibes. You know what I mean? Yep, your turn. Yo, Cdeezy, you just wanted the green buttons, right? You wanted you didn't want like the artwork inside, right? Because I think it's gonna look ugly if we put the artwork inside, because it's like all different types of colors. I think it's gonna mess up the scheme. Oh, Blaze, is that you? Yeah, I gotta try to get... Well, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be playing Fatal Fury. Oh, damn. Yeah, my bad, Blaze. Hold on. Yeah. I have your stick testing on PlayStation 5 right now, but I can just rehook it up. Yeah, Blaze, you're done. Check it out, bro. I hit you with the engraving on the house. TrueBlaze right there. Boom. That's your cool layout. Super clean matte black build. You got my latest iteration, the jonyfraze edition of the For the Dub. I'm only doing this for my full build customers at the moment. Yeah, bro. Super clean, man. Murdered out. He said murdered out, bro. You pick it up Saturday? All right, I'll hit you up. I told you I'd get it done. I told you I'd get it done sooner than later. Hold on, man. I gotta... I'm still hooking up the PS5. Make sure that everything's Gucci on that. Hey Siri, reset that timer. I like to I like to double check that it doesn't time out on PS5. All right, moving on. We got both the homies in here. We got Cdeezy and we got Blaze. Just the buttons. Yeah, that's what I thought, man. Because they would look really weird. I only do the button artwork if you choose clear buttons. But I remember you said you wanted the colors, so.
Really now? You shouldn't keep
Cdeezy, check it out. You got your own engraving too, bro. Boom. Okay, cool. Yeah, we in there. Artorias, can you text me that, dude, on Discord? Okay, I'm gonna try to take that day off then. Okay, we're getting these panels ready, guys. I appreciate you guys being patient on the queue, man. But I do have a little bit of a demand for the builds. I try to get them done as soon as I can, man. You know, it's humanly possible on my end. You guys see me, I'm working. That's why I like doing the streams, man, because you guys see I'm not fucking around. Oh shit! All right, beta start. Yeah, I gotta play, man. I think we picking BnB. I think we picking BnB. Honestly, yo, maybe I just stick with mine. Maybe we do mine. If she's gonna be similar. Hold on, I might get confused though, right? How you guys feel about that? Pick the same character? Wait, is Mai even in the game? Did they put Mai in the game?
Really now? You shouldn't keep a girl waiting.
Nah, you know what I might do? I might pick Chun-Li when she comes out. So I think I'm gonna rock out. Maybe I'll pick BnB, and then I'll play Chun-Li. I think that's the move right there. Play BnB, then Chun-Li when she drops. I just hope that game like kind of survives like the initial hump where it's like it's a good fighting game. I don't know. What do you guys think? That's the thing with SNK, man. Other than KOF, bro, it's like these games like rarely last. Like I really enjoyed playing Sam Show. I love Sam Show, but it's like by the time the netcode was ass. You know what I mean? Like it's fun, but then the netcode was really bad, and then I kind of fell off. You know, because like no one was really playing Sam Show at the locals. You know. So it's like, it didn't really survive other than online. Yeah, you got 3 Staten Island heads in here. You got Gordash, you got Cdeezy. Yo, I did 10 builds already for the year. And I did 11. Yours is done. This is 12. I got one right behind it, and I got the homie... I'm looking at my bench right now. I got 2 more to go. And then I have another 2 on top of that, which is basically paid for already. I just got to start the work. I got to do the graphics. So, yeah, I'm staying busy, guys. Like, you know. The only time I'm going to slow down is if my DIY stuff, meaning that I have to make a bunch of cases, if that starts picking up again, that's when I have to slow down with the commissions. But right now, being that the DIY space is a little slow and everyone just wants commissions, I'm just gonna work on the commissions. So I gotta, you know, focus my energy on the work. The thing about the commission queue is that I can pause it because it's a commission queue. But if someone orders something off my website, like I gotta do that. You know what I mean? Like as far as like a case, because I was so busy at one point last year. And 23 that I could barely do commissions because I was just banging out cases all day for everybody. Thanks, Artorias. I seen the text go through. But it's not how do I say this? It's not like a closed beta, right? It's literally open, meaning that anyone can join, right? We got Tino also. Why is there no SI local? We got this many, bro. You tell me, man. If you guys got a venue, holla at me. I got gear, you know? If you guys got a venue, like, lined up, and you need help for, like, the first one to get it up off the road, hit me up. Maybe we could work out something with, like, the entry fee or whatnot, you know?
Really now?
I'm being serious, by the way, guys. You Staten Island heads. I'm not that far. Gordash, what am I, 40 minutes? 40-minute drive? Oh, shit, I fucked up. Eight-fighter roster. Is Mai in it? We got Mai right away? I think I'm gonna get confused, though. 40, right? Yeah. I got some fam in Tottenville. Two, 4, 6. We need another bunch. Well, bunches of run shit in SI? That's weird. The beta roster hasn't been revealed yet. Only that it's 8 fighters. Understood. Cool. That's a lot, though. That's pretty good. Eight characters you could pick off the rip. Okay, guys, we are building these side panels. I will preach as one of the top 8. They probably have, because they already announced it, right? So it's like, why wouldn't they, Is Bunch, he's back in New York, right? He's not in Massachusetts, right? Yeah, he's back in New York. Because I know he's running that DIY thing with the homies.
Really now? You shouldn't keep a girl waiting.
Yeah, Brooklyn. Gotcha. Brooklyn's where it's at, man. I feel like that's the most like authentic. No, let me not say authentic. I feel like that's the most like. If you want true New York vibes, like that's where it's at. Brooklyn, Bronx too, but Bronx is a little wild nowadays. Like I'm kind of shook to go to the Bronx now. Even I live so close to the damn Bronx, but it's just like I have no business being there. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, Bronx is a little wild.
Really now? You
Mine's
shouldn't
still
keep a
talking over
girl
here. Hold on, let me
waiting.
close the game. Yeah, Brooklyn is it, right? I mean, it's got the food. It's got the well, actually, Queens got the food, right? I guess every borough got its little, every borough got its little thing. What do you guys got in Staten Island? What's the most thing? Like, what's the thing that Staten Island's got to be proud about? I don't know these things. I'm not from SI, so it's like. All right, they're blasting some air. Hey Siri, stop. Let me check your buttons. Yep, your stick is good, Blaze. That's good to go. SI lacks a little bit. Word. Okay, what do we got for what we got over here? We got Cdeezy stuff. Hold on, let me get Blaze stuff all set. It's your cable, Blaze. I'm gonna put it by your stick. Got that going. All right, Blaze is done. I'm kind of a little bit relieved you're a local pickup, Blaze, because shipping's kind of a pain in the ass. All right, Cdeezy, there's all his parts right here. You got, what do I need for Cdeezy right away? I'm gonna get all his stuff. Boom. Okay. Oh, we gotta do some work with the lever. Check it out. Yo, Cdeezy, check it out. Gonna do green and blue to match. So the green insert and then blue cover. I 3D printed everything today for you. Got that. Got our pass through. Who's this? So we got TrueBlaze. We got Staten Island FGC, right? Wait, unless that's you, Gordash. Okay, let's do the USB port first. Dude, I love like having a 3D printer is a shit. It's so useful. Like I honestly just like suggest you have it in your household. I be printing stuff out that like, you know, like stuff that you would just randomly buy on Amazon. You print it and it's like ready in like within an hour, you know? Like my wife is like, hey, I need like a base for this plant. I was like, bet. I went and like measured it. Fucking made a plant thing. You know, I was like, yo, what? Like this is the craziest thing like a human can have nowadays. You know? 3D printer is dope, man. Oh, you got double lurk going on? Oh, nice. Thanks, man. All right, we are building up this USB port. Okay. Insert goes in. Okay, we got a little green insert, and then we got the blue housing. Woo! Nice. Very nice. I've been dealing with selling 3D printers for over 10 years now. Oh, that's dope, man. My kids are asking for one. They want to print like action figures, but not sure. It is possible. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be an initial, like Gordash, it's like an additional, an initial investment. But once you have like all the filament and stuff, you're kind of good for a minute, you know? Because filament's rather cheap, but it's like stocking up on all the colors you need. That's what's gonna take some time. You know what I mean? Like, I bought my 3D printer on Black Friday, and it was like on mega sale, and I just figured, okay, if it wasn't this crazy sale, I would have bought it at this price, and I just bought all this extra filament. I spent $1,000 total, and got most of the colors that I wanted. But nowadays, it's like trying to get filament right now is kind of tough because like everything's out of stock. But you got to know graphic design. Yeah, you do. It's not, you definitely, well, like if you go and just do the stuff that you can download, that's all free, but you have to rely on other people to design it for you. But I mean, that's what most people do anyway. Yo, see Cdeezy? Doing one side blue and then one side green for the sides. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so we got sides done. I'm gonna set this aside. All right. Main panel. Again, another unique layout. Everyone's doing these unique layouts. Straight 6, man. Where my OGs at, bro? Where my OGs trying to get carpal tunnel still? Oh my god. You guys are crazy with these layouts, man. Well, whatever. We do these layouts, whatever you want. Whatever you guys want. They want to print a Ken figure. They'd have to design it. I'm pretty sure you could find it. You could probably already find a Ken. Someone like as popular as Street Fighter is probably already there. No, Gordash, like when you get a 3D printer, there's like a bunch of sites like Printables and like makersworld.com. Like all these sites have like pre-made stuff you can just search. You can just search stuff. But if you have like a craft business, man, like getting a 3D printer is like becoming a superhero. And if you have a laser cutter and a 3D printer, you kind of like can do a lot, you know? You can make a lot of stuff. Okay, getting this panel prep, guys. Same situation. You know what? We do have to build out a... Oh, I'm so excited about this one. We get to build a Seimitsu lever for once. Seimitsu levers feel so damn good, man. They got that nice, like... I don't know, like the return to neutral. I think Seimitsu actually has a better, way better feel than Sanwa. It's just that, like, the Sanwa stuff is just so... it's so prolific that it's just, like, easy to mod. So everything is like made for Sanwa, but like, man, like the Seimitsu stuff, it's like, it definitely has a nice feel to it. Okay, got that going. Might as well, let's mount the PCB. Same situation, guys. We got a Magic Boots plus a GP2040 CE. Based RP2040 PCB. Set that right here. Get my skizzers. Cut this guy. They're too heavy for you? It depends which one you get though, Babo. They have like the LS56, you know, like they're all like they kind of they have like ones that match the Sanwa ones. Okay, so you got to pop on the Magic Boots here, guys, to get that to work. See that? Okay. And then we're gonna just this going. Let me see if I have the right bolts that I need. 1, 2. Nope, that's not the right. 2, and I need 2 small bolts. Got it. Okay. Nope, this is not the right bolt. Is it? No. There you go. So if you guys are wondering, I do all the laser cutting work obviously prior to the stream. Just knock it out, get it out of the way ahead of time. I do the artwork. Sometimes I do the artwork on stream, depending if I feel like hopping on. But I do like the printing and cutting and all that other stuff usually off stream. buttons prep and all that, if it's getting like button artwork. So most of the time, by the time I get to go live, it's like just sit and build it, which is what you guys are seeing now. But sometimes like I'll film some of the process, depending on how much time I have for the day, you know. Since I play Marvel, I was told Seimitsu was close to Pete 360 without having one. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's a true statement. I would say the Korean levers are probably closer. Also, you don't have a circle gate on the Seimitsus. You play Marvel 2 specifically? That's why you wanted this stick, right? That's why you wanted the boomer layout. You ever work on older arcade cabinets? Not really, young. It's not really my thing. And also, that scene is so toxic, bro, that I don't like dealing with those people. One time I like tried to post like some like Japanese stuff on, you know, like arcade cabs and, you know, anything like, even like the Sega stuff. I was kind of into that back in the day. And man, everyone on these arcade forums, they're such elitists and they're just dicks. They're like freaking dicks, bro. I don't even know how to explain it. They're just like, oh my god, it's not original parts, it's only one player, blah blah blah, and I'm just like, god damn, bro, what's wrong with you people? They're not even like a community. They're just a bunch of dicks with a Facebook account. You know what I mean? Just dicks with Facebook. So I was like, fuck these guys. Like what a unwelcoming community. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, if it's anything arcade related, I just kind of stick to like the Vulix, you know. I literally, that's the worst experience I've ever had in gaming. Literally the worst experience I've ever had in gaming. Is like trying to get involved with like the old school, like the arcade scene. You know, they're just like, yeah, they're too purist and too elitist, and they're just like not open to anything new. They don't want to, if they hear the word digital, they have like a titty fit. You know what I mean? It's like, if it's not wood and an original PCB, they like lose their minds. God. LS5601 with the plate. I'm gonna save this little sticker for you, maybe. Easy. Let's see. Yeah, they're just dicks, bro. Can't stand them. Like the guys are like the Japanese who are into like candy cabs and whatnot. Those guys are cool. I'm just not into it as much as they are. You know, they like love it, like collecting PCBs and whatnot. I'm at that like, I just don't like. I understand like the lure of it and having original hardware, but like nowadays with PC being so optimal, it's not even it's like the PC is actually more optimal than the hardware sometimes, you know. And I don't play games that serious to like really warrant the original hardware, especially retro. So I'm like totally okay with like all the remake stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. I'm just telling you guys like my experience. I don't need pure retro. Hey, what's up, Space Boy? But yeah, that scene's stupid. I hate those guys. They're like literally the most toxic people I've ever dealt with in my life. As far as like a Facebook group goes. Yo, man. Pause. These guys don't play with the lube, man. Look how There's like straight up jizz in there, dude. The fuck, man? Damn, Seimitsu. Who do you think the lube guy at Seimitsu is definitely like, oh yeah, lots of lube. You know what I'm saying? Well, the guy definitely gets off and like lubing these up. Oh, lots of lube. Oh man. Oh. Crazy, bro. Yeah, overloop that under, but no, they put way too much, dude. That's like OD amounts, bro. That's disgusting. It's literally disgusting. All right, so we're popping in a blue shaft. Okay. Blue dust washer. Guy found out he was getting laid off and decided to waste lube, right? He's like, oh, you fire me, I use all lube. Oh, it's terrible. It's so terrible. Wait. Nah, I'm a clown. I need to assemble this. Can I put this on? 1 second, guys. Okay, I could put this on later. No, I can't. I can put the. I need to put the shaft on. But the dust washer I can put on later. Okay. Seimitsu's like they build their stuff differently, so it's like you have to I have to think about it because it's not natural. Because I'm always using Sanwa stuff. Also, their harness is upside down. A lot of people don't know, like the connection here. You don't plug it in the same way as Sanwa. Shaft. The lube guy was getting laid off. Lube guy. Yeah, okay, cool. Put this back over here. Okay, so we're gonna do green Nobi bullet top, bubble Nobi top, and then we're gonna do blue shaft. Okay, let's get this installed. Does this work? This doesn't work. Even my tools that I help myself guide all the stuff in is like even made for Sanwa. Okay. After Diddy got caught, the extra lube had to go somewhere. It's fucking terrible, man. Ortorius, man, you're on one today, man. He got the bars today. All right. Let's pop this bad boy in. Whoa. It's actually a treat to put in Seimitsu levers because like they're amazing. Seimitsu levers are godlike. Honestly, I should make a setup with it, but I have to find the one that has the No, honestly, it's like I'm so used to my Sanwa setup that is like with the auto DIY mod that it's like it's hard for me to get used to other levers. And I guess I kind of play a little bit more competitively than most people, so I kind of have to get locked into my setup and I have to get used to it. Otherwise, like my muscle memory becomes off for other games, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like this weird space. That's also why I don't play in my arcade cabs anymore, because I'm so used to. You're a casual tryhard, as Jay Walton would say. Am I really though? I think I compete a little bit more at Spaceball. No, I don't. I think I'm a little bit more than that. Like casual tryhards don't place in their locals. Like they don't. You know what I mean? Like think about it though. Like if I was just a pure casual tryhard, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be able to win a local on you know what I mean? What's your thoughts on that? Like, I've won my local within the last year, right? I've won 2 actually. Granted, some of you fucking really good players weren't around, but for the most part, like, and like, you know, last tournament that was pretty stacked, right? Got 3rd with you guys. That was pretty stacked. So I would say, like, I'm a little bit beyond tryhard, like casual tryhard. Okay. The problem is that, like, I don't really have the time to be at, like, super high level. Like, I don't have time to, like, sit and study everything. That's my problem, because I'm doing this stuff, which is what I'd rather do, because this actually makes money. This actually could feed me, you know? If I were to, I don't like, and I'm honestly not as talented as a lot of these, like, really super top players, like Spaceboy, for instance, like, really good example. But yeah, honestly, maybe I am, but I'm not at that point where I could drop everything to pursue that, and I don't really want to. That's not like my lane in the fighting game community, you know? I've never, like, wanted to be like a top player. That's not my lane. Okay. Plus, I'm a lot older than everybody, so, like, I'm at an age disadvantage at this point. So this is definitely my lane. To make dough from competing, even if I can't do it at the moment. Yeah, but you know how stressful that is? You gotta win, like, or, like, place good every single time. Like, that's crazy, you know? That's so stressful. All right, Seimitsu LS56. GP2040 CE. Okay, graphics time. So this graphic, we're keeping it real old school. Actually, we're doing old school, old to the new. The old to the new to the old. We're doing Alpha Series Charlie, or Nash. You guys might know, some of you younger dudes. And then Street Fighter 6 Cammy. Alpha Charlie, got some of the Historia in the background. We got the Air Force logo there, and then we got SF6 Cammy, looking all cute. Got the Delta Red logo right there. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna plop this in here. I'm gonna have to hit that again. The old to the new to the old. Tree Fitty, what up? I just started playing some of that alpha on Fightcade 2. Yeah, my butt kicked. Dude, Fightcade is like, those guys been playing since those games came out. You know what I mean? Fightcade's crazy. Like, you're gonna run into, like, a crazy, like, Brazilian or Mexican guy that makes fun of you, or, like, dumb American, and they're gonna body you like you've never been bodied in your life before. They never stop playing. Like, yo, those guys still play Champion Edition, bro. That game is so broken and so old. I have no clue why they don't play the newer versions. They just play Champion Edition. I have no idea. Why do they play Champion Edition? It's so crazy to me. I'm like, yo, these guys are mad good at Champion. And it's like the room is full. Like they still play Champion Edition like that just came out. Like no hyper fighting, no super turbo, bro. Like a lot of Americans and stuff play super turbo, you know? But man, Champion Edition still? Yeah. Oh man. You fit the stereotype, Gordash. You're feeding into the stereotype. I see a lot of like Latin American content creators, like gaming content creators. That's all they post about is like Champion Edition. It's crazy to me. I'm like, yo, what? They post like their Fightcade matches and stuff. It bugs me out. I'm like, wow, these guys like really love Champion Edition like that. Not mad at them. Just saying they're like they've made the game better, no? Like, why would you want to play with like massive chip damage M Bison spamming Psycho Crusher? Yeah, KOF is ridiculous in Mexico. It's like, I mean, most of the top players in KOF are from Mexico. Brazil, they're all about the Champion Edition too, man. Alright guys, put this here for a second. Like, get best up at local for beating... Yeah, you get beat up at local for beating the wrong creator. Yeah. They literally have, like, gang fights over KOF. I'm gonna start this peel, guys. KOF seems run by the cartel, probably, right? Probably. They probably sponsor a bunch of the players. Honestly, that's probably not far from the truth, man. What do you think about that? It's probably not far from the truth. Hey, Tree Fitty. Yep, I do everything in-house, sir. Everything is done all by myself, right here in my house. Which is why I can offer custom layouts and all that good stuff and turn everything around pretty quick. You agree with the cartel statement? Probably, right? I mean, somehow, right? There's got to be, like, it probably filters down. They probably own the venue that these tournaments happen at, right? The cartel runs this. Yeah. The cartel. Are you guys the cartel? Wait, hold on. You guys are the cartel, aren't you? That 6 god. Yeah, this one is straight 6, Jokey. Because the homie Cdeezy over here is old school and wants to play Marvel 2 the right way. This stick can only be played on the ground, sitting cross-legged. I don't want to say what it used to say. What do the kids say now? Crisscross applesauce. Used to be. This is like so interesting. It's literally like old to the new, new to the old. We're doing, you know, the old school Nash, like Alpha Nash, right? You could, yo, the only way you could see Cdeezy, you only have to. The only way you can play this stick is you have to sit on the floor, right? Just, you know, with your legs crossed, and then you gotta wear a glove, bro. You gotta wear a white glove like Michael Jackson. Yeah, we can't say that anymore though, Mats. SP Mats. See, Retta knows because she's a kid. She got kids, but yeah, they don't say that anymore in school. Yeah, don't say what it used to be called. I'm gonna get canceled. Exactly. But someone put it in the chat, so. Crisscross applesauce, bro. Okay, here we go. Healy time. Lord have mercy, right? So yeah, this is straight 6, and then the 2 extra buttons kind of in a 6 god pattern. Native American style. Okay, I like that. That's cool. Ganda. Okay. Ganda means beautiful, guys, in Tagalog. In Filipino, maganda. Because Indians are for India. That is correct. To say Indian style would not be accurate. Even though everybody sits like that. Like, that's a stupid statement. Oh, look at this. Look at this topper, dude. Ooh. Ooh. That's kind of fire. It's kind of fire. Yeah, cleared blue. It already feels fire. Hold on, guys. Okay. Oh, that hurt a little bit. Ugh. And put the baggie back on the topper. That's what we got so far. Woo! Jade bat top, damn. Yeah, it kind of matches the vibes, right? We got the green and blue. Okay, hold on. A question: is there enough room on the side panel to put characters on, like you have done on your other? Is there enough room? Said that twice. Well, yeah, there is, but the client didn't choose that specification. You know what I'm saying, Joshua? So it depends on, you know, what type of build you want. Because obviously that costs more because you have to do the artwork for the sides, print for the sides, cutouts for the sides. So it all depends on what the customer wants. Fire, right? Okay. Yo, we did green on top, blue on bottom, right? That's what we said. Let me double check my notes. Let me grab my phone. My phone. Okay, so thumb is blue. Okay, blue. Wait. Green on top, blue kicks. Green, then blue. Got it. So I'll start with the green. It's like a little mix of everything. Street Fighter 6, old school, alpha, but Cdeezy plays Marvel though, so you can already kind of tell. Oh, that feels good. I forgot how nice these colored gravities are. I always get clear because everyone wants artwork in their stick. But sometimes it's just nice with the different color buttons. You can ask. See these in the chat. Well, he's on YouTube. You can see on my screen. He's talking on the screen. Woo! Very nice. I like. Very, very nice. Okay. You play everything. All right, so this is kind of multi-purpose stick. All right, let's do the sides first. Where did I put the? Oh, no, I just brought it over. Okay, we got all this stuff 3D printed the other day. Okay, where's my air gun? Cammy and Charlie are your mains in most Capcom games. That's dope. That's super dope, man. So the middle screws, I put flat bolts, but for the main bolts, I put the round ones because clear acrylic is extra brittle. Like if it was matte black, I could do like full what do you call it? Countersunk screws, but I found that with the clears, yeah, it's like more susceptible to stress crack. So I only put them over here, and I only bolt in this piece here. And actually, for my standard for the dub, I don't even have this screw. I only do it for the Pro Edition one. I mean, the jonyfraze edition ones that I'm doing, just to kind of have a little bit more stability. But I don't even have a standoff there. It's just kind of like holding the panel together. And I only put, for the clear ones, I'll only put them in the middle, and I don't put a lot of tension on this screw to kind of hold it, because I don't want any stress cracks. And that's why the main things, I don't want stress cracks there. So you guys are wondering. Started competitively with Marvel 2, just buy a Hori stick. You can buy, I love Hori, man. They make good stuff. Okay, so let's flip over. Let's work on the sides. Bring the sides back. Got Cdeezy's name etched in. See that? Hold on, guys. I have to get some more bubbles. I bought all these bubble things like back in the day because I used to use them for stuff, but now I'm gonna use them just for this very specific need. So I'm putting the bubble stickers on the corners of the sides so that it has a little extra pressure so that it doesn't move. So I'm kind of using it as like a, yeah, as like a little buffer. There you go. See, now it won't move at all. Still rocking the dragon? Nice, man. PDP sticks. I don't even, what, is that Victrix? Victrix got bought by Turtle Beach. Kind of weird. Who's gonna buy my company, bro? I don't know. Should I cash out? Should I be that guy? I don't think anyone would ever buy it. Like the big companies, no way. Maybe they'd hire me and absorb my company. That would be a dream. Someone call Hari for me. I could retire. Okay. One more side. Super Gears, yeah, this is my full-time job, bro. This is not a hobby. This is my full-time job. This is dead ass. This is what I do. You also have to realize I own BnB Fightstick and it's licensed to Focus Attack. So, you know, I don't just do. I have multiple streams of income, other than just Fightsticks. Kind of figured it out, man. Don't forget about content creation and affiliate links and. Yep, I kind of just did a lot of research. I also worked for for a corporate company for years and years and years. We're doing gravities for this one. You know why I use gravities, Joseph? It's because they're easy to get in my country, in the U.S. And if something goes wrong, I can just easily get it. And then if like, for instance, if I use Ctong, like, even the buttons I use, the Ctong buttons, I can't even buy the ones that I originally ordered. Like, they don't even exist anymore. I can't do that for customers, you know? That's messed up. It's like, oh, hey, my button died, and, like, I'm like, cool. Like, if it's gravity, I could just be like, oh, here, like, here's a link, just order another one, you know? If it's, like, a Ctong button and they don't even exist anymore, that's a problem, you know? So I can't do Ctong for that reason. Who makes the best levers? Nah, that's up for debate, man. Because levers are really just based on feel. You know, buttons too for the most part, but levers extra. So I feel like that's, I don't know. Can't really answer that question. Because like what I say is different from, I mean, I have my perfect lever, you know, which is like a auto DIY. With a 1.5 spring, with a freak mods, with a shuriken PCB. That's my perfect lever. That's not everyone's perfect lever though. You know what I mean? I didn't get the codes yet because, yeah, I gotta wait. Can I apply for it? I gotta get the codes from Capcom creators. Okay, we are plugging in these. Guys, I desperately need a sip of water. I'm gonna finish this ground chain and then I'm gonna do water. So thirsty right now. Okay. Whew. Step back. I'll try to see if I can get the Nexus stuff for you guys. So you can use my affiliate link to buy TFC. That would be dope. But I don't think they posted it yet. Okay. A bag of baby seals, bruh. That name. How are you doing? I hope you're not hurting any baby seals, though. Dang. Okay, happy bag. Cool. Thank you. My inner preservationist guy. An animal lover. Got a little scared. Any guys have pets, man? I have a bearded dragon. His name is Bolt. Okay, no LEDs in this build. So I can kind of relax a little bit. Not have to worry so much about making sure the wire paths are really, really like clean. When you do the LEDs, I have to make sure there's not like a knot of cables because that blocks light. So to be like really, really careful about that. Just angling the wires a little bit because we do have a slim case. Okay. Go ahead and plug in the start, home, and select side. I didn't know about using baby seals as a thing. When I made this name, I found out it ruined my week. Oh, that's okay. No worries about it. How are you doing today? What are you up to? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. This is stick build number 2 already, guys. Today, already. I think this. I don't think I've ever built 2 sticks back to back on stream before. So this is definitely we're in new territory. I usually just reserve 1 per day, but the reason I did these 2 together, I did have another one that I could finish actually, but it's a little bit more involved. So this one I was like, because the first one didn't have any artwork. It's just a matte black build, which is awesome in its own right because I love clean stuff. This one only had top artwork. No LEDs, no sides, which is why I can get it done much quicker, and which is why it's cheaper. Okay. Nice. Well, thanks for tuning in and thanks for choosing my dumbass channel. Okay. Here, let's do a flash of the artwork, guys. So it's Nash and like Alpha Nash, Street Fighter 6 Cammy. Got some of the manga panels in the back. Obviously it's for Cdeezy. I just like writing Cdeezy on things. All my sticks, I'm just gonna write Cdeezy on it. Going forward, everything's gonna have Cdeezy. They're like, hey man, great job on the graphics. Why does it say Cdeezy? Like, you don't know? Buy a Komodo dragon. Bro, those are dangerous, man. I got kids. It's gonna eat my kids. Why would you wish that on me, Super Gears? That's fucked up. That's fucked up, man. Alright, I'm gonna remember that one. No Marvel characters? You thought you heard a combo dragon? Yo, that would've been funny, dog. Next time I get a bearded dragon, I'm gonna name him Chamba. Chamba. That's how to say it, actually. He'd eat Bolt. Yeah, he definitely would eat Bolt. He'd eat my kids. Fuck Bolt. He'd eat my kids. They eat deer. Komodo dragons eat deer. You know what I mean? They literally eat deer. Like, my kids aren't as big as deer. You're like a kid in a candy store? What you talking about? One bite. Yeah. Don't they have like really a lot of bacteria in their saliva. You know what I found out? I found out my bearded dragon actually is venomous. But their venom does not affect humans. It only like affects like I don't know, their prey. Their natural prey. So like I could get bit by my bearded dragon, which he doesn't bite at all. He's like the most chill dragon. But yeah, it's like if I was like an insect or something, like yeah, it would paralyze me. That's crazy though, right? I was like, I had no clue. They're actually venomous. Like I have a venomous pet, but it's not dangerous to humans. Didn't know. Too bad there aren't like fairy tale type dragons. I mean, you could dress up your regular dragon to look like that, but I mean, that's kind of sus, don't you think? That's kind of sus, man. All right, let's see. Touchpad is green. I'm gonna put this in the middle. Pink is L3. And blue is R3. And then we have finished wiring this guy up. I hope I connected the joystick properly. I should do a test, right? I should definitely do a quick test before we button this guy up and do the bottom. I'm actually going to do the same thing I did to the last build. I'm going to just plug in GP2040 CE, configure the software real quick. But first, let me zip tie. Oh, we didn't even plug in the USB port. That would help. We do have a USB cable. Yep. Hi. Ima nanji desu ka? 12:28. Okay. Yeah, I could actually speak a little Japanese, Space Boy. I did take it in high school. Do you understand what I said? Quantum fiber iNet, 1028, yeah, 1028. I can write hiragana and everything. Oh, I said ima, which is now. Nanji. Nanji desu ka? What time is it? Oh, you heard Nani. Nanjin? Like what kind of person am I? What, yeah. What yeah. Yeah, you took Japanese as well, right? I wish I could spend more time learning again, but I kind of want to relearn Tagalog more, my Filipino, over Japanese, because I feel like, you know, it could help. Because here's why I think I need to learn Tagalog. Number one, my mom has property in the Philippines, right? And I feel like it's going to be my responsibility in the future. So I feel like I should just always, like, I tried learning Japanese on Duolingo. Yeah, it's pretty hard, right? It's hard because you have to know hiragana right away. They just drop hiragana on the screen like you're supposed to know what the fuck that shit means. But you have to study. Yeah, that's what exactly. Like, yeah, you have to know hiragana to get it, you know? Like, otherwise you're just like looking at things, trying to memorize shapes as well as, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy. Okay, guys. Wire up Dunzo. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna thread this through here. This is gonna get a zip tie right here. Okay, much better. Let's do a quick test. I feel like we got through this build a lot quicker than the last one. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. You don't know any other language in English? No habla español? Un poco? No español? You're not Hispanic? Do I look Hispanic, bro? Do I look Hispanic? What kind of shit is that? Oh. All right, let's do a double check. Left, right, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yo, man, I don't know if I can play like this, bro. These straight buttons. My God. You're Filipino, which are Spaniards and Asian mix? That doesn't mean we know Spanish, bro. I know Spanish because I took Spanish and I absorbed what I learned from the people around me. And I'm interested in other cultures. That's why I know a little bit of a lot of languages. This is why America's stupid, because we don't, you know, if you ever travel to Europe, like the average person in Europe speaks like 3 languages, and they're just like infinitely smarter than anyone in the damn US, bro. If you travel, you start understanding like how dumb Americans are. We're like the dumbest freaking country, bro. Straight up. Okay, let's get. Yeah, if we're basically all stupid. Like all Americans are like dumb. We have like the confidence levels to think that we're like better than any other nation you know, is actually detrimental to us, our society. Because we have this, oh, like America first, like we're so like ahead of everybody, and it's just honestly, it's not true. It's honestly not true. If you ever traveled anywhere outside of the country, you'd realize how freaking like how closed-minded Americans are. I'm American too. Like, I'm just telling you from a perspective of having a global perspective, we are just dumb. Like, we're straight up dumb. Like, and we don't have the urge to want to learn other cultures because we think we have a superior culture. And that's what's fucked up about this country. You know what I mean? I'm afraid of Americans, I'm afraid of the world. I don't know what that means. Okay, hold on guys. We're gonna remove some of these. There we go. Oh, is it? Old David Bowie song? Bro, did you see? How do you guys feel about the reaction to to Kendrick performing in the Super Bowl, man? Like, I grew up as I produce hip hop. You guys know that. I actually have like with Trent Reznor, nice. 9 Inch Nails, right? That's pretty awesome, dude. I didn't watch Super Bowl. Yeah, no. I'm just saying that like everyone got all triggered. Well, it's like they thought it was the worst Super Bowl ever. I'm like. Listen, like, as an old hip-hop head, you know what I mean? Like, that was on some rap shit. That show was on some, like, that was a freaking hip-hop concert, you know what I mean? And then you layer in the messaging that Kendrick had in there about, like, you know, just what it means to be black in America. Yo, they had Uncle Sam as freaking Sam Jackson, bro. It was a blowout and boring Super Bowl. Yeah, I agree with that, but... a lot of people have just completely missed the message of what Kendrick was trying to do. And maybe it was the wrong platform, but as a show, on some hip hop shit, and as a show, like, that was freaking incredible. And to have that stage to do that, cool. I understand the point that people have that's like, if they don't have the ear for hip hop and they didn't think it was entertaining because he didn't really have any hits other than Not Like Us. You know, but think about it, like, on some hip-hop shit, like, the tracks that he chose was so specific. Yo, Johnny, they definitely tapped my artwork. Yo, what you mean by that? You think it's the wrong platform, right? Yeah, that's what a lot of people think. But is he less of an artist? No, he actually did the most artistic thing probably in a Super Bowl ever. You know what I mean? But people want to see fucking guitars and fireworks and like stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I enjoyed it because like I saw the bigger message. You know what I mean? But like some people don't see through. You guys ever watch CB4? You ever watch CB4 with Chris Rock? Yeah, that's what it was, too artistic. Yeah, they didn't want to like see a political, you know. But nonetheless, I still thought it was a great performance. You know what I mean? Like, if you run it back, like if that was on YouTube as like a not a Super Bowl performance, just as a performance, and then you seen it on YouTube, it's kind of crazy. Football is to get away from reality. And so is video games and whatnot. But so is hip hop. It's just not your reality, maybe, you know? It's not a reality for a lot of people. But honestly, I don't think that this is what I get people. I get upset about people trying to discredit his artistic talent because Kendrick is on some next level like Thelonious Monk type shit. He's beyond hip hop at this point. If you actually listen to his work and like, it's you know what I'm saying? It's beyond the typical hip hop stuff. You know what I mean? So, what is an artist like that gonna do? Is he gonna go on stage and do some bubblegum crap? No. They picked Kendrick Lamar to do the damn Super Bowl, right? So what, he's not gonna bring his authentic self? Nah, see, that's where people playing themselves. They asked Kendrick Lamar to be on the Super Bowl, and he was Kendrick Lamar. He wasn't no bubblegum, you know, nonsense. He was his true self, and you gotta respect that. That's it, you know? Like, Kendrick Lamar is not gonna put together a fucking Super Bowl show, the average Super Bowl show. He's gonna do the best of what he does, and which is on some real rap shit and fucking try to open your mind. Yeah, like if Taylor Swift was there, then everyone would have been happy, exactly. But can Taylor Swift do what Kendrick? You know, she can't do what Kendrick can do, nor have this like. Listen, if Taylor Swift did the Super Bowl, that's it. She would have did the Super Bowl. Everyone would have been happy, right? It would have been like the most generic shit, and no one would have talked about it for weeks, like people are talking about it now. Think about that. That's some real power. That's real power. All right, guys, we're gonna double check these settings. Like a random Taylor Swift concert as a Super Bowl ain't gonna go down in history. People are gonna be talking about this Super Bowl for years. I think, Super Gears next year, real talk. It's in Seattle, right? That actually might happen. It's actually in Seattle. All right, guys, let's double check again. That would be dope, man. Have fucking Metallica. There's never been like a metal band, like not even in the 80s. Like Guns N' Roses never did. I don't know what you guys consider metal because this is like a whole nother topic. But like I feel like this probably happened in the 80s, right? Okay. That's working, guys. Let me go do the bottom panel. '80s Michael Jackson. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. The other Super Bowl concerts that I remember was Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson, where she had like a nip slip. I remember that. All right. Don't talk about my wife's past life. Just talk about tech. Kendrick should have a D-slip, and then people would remember the Super Bowl halftime show for years. Dude, this halftime show was pretty impactful, man. It was, because again, it's not a big topic, and if it wasn't, it wouldn't even be a big topic in the country at the moment. Like I said, if it was just some normal, candy pop stuff, it would have been over, and that's it. It was a Super Bowl halftime show on maybe like one day of social media, but like no, like there's people are having monologues about this. Yeah, Tech plays Chun-Li, godlike Chun-Li. not trying to be. It was impactful for black minorities. Yeah, I agree. Bro, I almost shed a tear, like, when I was watching it. My bad, guys. I almost literally, like, shed a tear. Like, I was like, wow, this is fucking crazy. I said that out loud. Everyone looked at me. Everyone, like, you know. He ain't no demon EX. I don't know about that. Tech's really good, man. Tech's pretty damn good, dude. Demon's super good. Demon's definitely super good. I wish Demon competed more, man. Every time that Demon has competed, I'm pretty sure I had to drag him out. The first time I seen Demon, I met him in person. I actually got him to come out to a local, and he won. I got like 3rd place, but Demon won. This was during Street Fighter V days, Super Gears, and then the next time we did the Red Bull thing together, I drove him to Brooklyn. I picked him up. No, he drove to my house because he was afraid to drive to New York City, and then I drove him to Brooklyn. But yeah, Demon's mad good, bro. I think did Demon beat Sanford? I think he beat someone good at the Red Bull turn. I don't remember. Maybe not Sanford. He beat somebody, and it was like kind of godlike. Super Gears, who do you play? Let's see. Worse to play SF6. Are you serious? That's funny. All right, guys, we're gonna do this bottom pad. Bottom pad. Nice. That's lined up really good. I'm just gonna put a lot of pressure on this side right here. I'm gonna peel this off. Try my best to fold it. That's clean. Nice. All right, let's flip this bad boy over. Pop that in. Boom. Pop that in. This is a long piece. Yep. These are the shims to protect the adhesive from touching the panels. I'm not going to be able to play with this, guys. This straight 6 layout? No way. Ain't no way I'm going to be able to do a combo on that. So my testing is literally just going to be pressing buttons and make sure I'm moving the way I'm supposed to be moving. But yeah, ain't no way I'm going to be doing no my combos like I did with the other stick. Yo, we did speaking of master rank, yesterday's stream we did a whole, it took 2 hours to get Mai to master. I was like, what? This character's too good. Alright, guys. 2 hour stream, Mai to master. Hold on, guys. Let me check something here. Uh-oh. We have a problem, guys. I have to... You see that? I gotta drill a hole there. Not a hole, but I have to drill a little bit of a gap so that this lever... I didn't realize LS56 does not fit into a 1. I'm not master on purpose. I can't even win one match with Mai. I thought I was high master. I'm high master with Dawson, I think. I got to 16, but I stopped as soon as I got the high master rank. I was like, let me stop. And then I wanted to really learn Mai, so I went ahead and did that. Okay, guys, we're gonna go to the dungeon. Let me just set that up. Okay, so we have to do a little surgery, guys. I gotta set this up and kind of make this so I can do as clean as possible. Let me go get a sheet. I'm gonna get a paper sheet that I need to kind of protect the foam on the bottom. Okay. So we are gonna bring this over to the I'm gonna bring this over to the drill press real quick, but I do have to change the bit real quick. Hang on, guys. I think I have my dungeon cam on. Let me see if this works. No, my dungeon's not working. Hang on. I think I could fix this. Dungeon cam. Dungeon. Let's refresh. There we go. We got one dungeon cam. Okay. Got the dungeon going. But we do have to change the bit. Hang on. I'm coming. So I'm gonna put this here. All right. Actually, let me do this first. Oh, I realized I didn't take you guys with me. Hang on. I gotta bring the chat up. Bring the chat up. Okay, cool. I have to change the bit out. So I'm going to be using a Forstner bit, guys. Let me see. Yeah, we're going to be using this Forstner bit. Let me take off this guy. And then actually we have to lower this whole platform. Dang, okay. Unexpected surgery, guys, but we're gonna get it done. That should be good. All right, and we're gonna grab, where did I put the bit? There we go. So we're using our Forstner bit. This is a 24mm Forstner bit, guys. Boom. Let me get... What's up, Dre? I see you, bro. Yep. Let's put the platform back. Let me make sure this will actually hit. Yep, okay, we're good on that. Put this thing back. And I need some laser guidance. Turn on my lasers. Okay. Turn on the vacuum. Okay, we're gonna go check to see if that's enough clearance, but I think we're good. What's up, Dre? You good, man? Don't forget about Dre Protein. What you guys talking about? Yeah, mad genius, bro. We have to. So I have this little handheld vacuum. Okay, so let me show you guys. I shaved off probably a couple millimeters into the gap here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see if this does the trick. Yep. Smooth sailing, guys. I don't even know what to ask. Well, you got time, man. I can't even. Oh, my bad, guys. I'm so sorry. Back to the lab. Great, you should get a hit stick. Get a 2-in-1. Okay, last foot. I'm gonna loosen this a little bit. Attack requires valid target. Oh, you guys are playing the game. Nice. Okay. Dunzo. Let's do a quick game test. Do a quick game test, guys. Plug this in. Boot up SF again. I don't know if I could do a combo with this, man. This is going to be wild. Definitely don't know. Let's see if this will... Yeah, I don't know if I could do the straight 6. I could see playing Marvel on this, but this is kind of crazy. You know what would be dope for this too? Playing Killer... not KI, Mortal Kombat. MK would probably be really dope on this too. Let's see that sim combo. Now we're going to play some Mai. I'm going to play some Mai.
Practice training.
I don't think I could play a sim on this.
The macho ring.
All right.
All right,
It's
I'm
my
ready.
time to shine.
Is this still punish counter? Hold on. Counter hit, set to always punish counter. So what was it again? Oh wait, I gotta be powered up, right? Gotta be powered up. I wanna try this mid screen. So oh no. No, I don't think it works. I think it's only corner. Wait, what am I doing wrong, guys? Oh, charge fan, my bad. I gotta do charge fan. EX charge fan. Okay, so counter hit. Yo, that's OD. Why? Why did she get this? Oh, duh. Move Ryu over here. Okay, so what am I trying to do? I'm trying to do... By the way, stick works, guys. Stick works. Make sure everything works. Yep. Yep. Okay. So you have to have stocks, right? And then if you get a punish counter, just say Ryu DPs. Wow. Okay. The layout's screwing me, but this is crazy. Whoa, what did I do? I can't play with this layout, it's so hard for me. That's insane. Just go to character specific and that's, oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Where is that? Dre, where is that? Oh, here it is. Got it. Infinite flame stocks. Dang. I can't do this with this button layout. It's so hard. Yeah, there you go. Man, that's so crazy. So crazy. Yeah, man. Okay. Anyway, guys, stick does work. It's all done. Gonna tune it up, make sure it works on PlayStation, clean it up a little bit. And we got the Nash build. We got Nash, Alpha Nash. We got SF6 Cammy. A little bit of manga in the background. Cdeezy. Got Cdeezy's name engraved over here as well. Boom. Phone me back. Yeah, the layout was screwing me over because like the way I drive rush and stuff, I was like kind of off, but yeah. Stick's done, man. Woo! Super clean. Yeah, I'm gonna do a test on PlayStation 5. Make sure that works, and then we should be good to go, guys. The art. Oh, Retta, we're styling them with the stick. Yeah, that's your stick, man. Damn, you got to do another one with art. Wait. Yeah, Blaze. So if you want to get on the queue now, so Blaze got to sneak in because he just needed a matte black build. And if you just do that, I just order parts. You know what I mean? I just order the parts, get it done for you real quick. That's why I was able to knock out 2 sticks today, because Blaze just kind of wanted. Yeah, Blaze. Oh, let's bring out both sticks that we finished today. So we did this guy for Cdeezy, and then I'm gonna go grab TrueBlaze's stick over here. So we got both of these guys. 2 custom layouts today. TrueBlaze. This one's so clean, man. I love the matte black builds. Fire. Matte black's always fire. And then we got this one today. Cdeezy. Cdeezy, I'll try to get this boxed up today and have it shipped. I'm just gonna do a little bit of testing. Yeah, we did 2 builds today. Crazy, right? Okay, so tomorrow I should have another commission done. And then I literally have 4 to go on this little run that I'm doing. Maybe I might be even able to take a little bit more for February, depending on how busy I get with like DIY stuff. But yeah, man, we've been cooking, guys. A lot of work. Definitely been grinding, man. This lever's sick, man. Definitely love this lever. Okay, guys. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the matte black all day. All right, I'm gonna cut it short because I'm gonna have lunch, and then I'm gonna take photos of both sticks. This one's local. I don't have to worry about wrapping this one up. This one I gotta box up and hopefully try to get to shipping today. If not, 100% I'll ship this tomorrow. All right, it all depends if I run out of time and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, we're doing an epic run. Hold up the camera right now, cause screenshot it. I'm gonna take better pictures of you, Blaze, and you'll have like, let me show you what I mean by that. I always do really clean photos for you, so you'll have it within the next couple hours. So don't even bother, bro. I'll have some dope ass pictures for you. I always do pictures like this. You know what I mean? Let me show you where we're at for the year. We started this year with the mini dub. Okay, so we started this year here. 2025 builds. We did this Gear 5 Luffy mini dub. This is for Dre. He's in the chat. Wait, no, wait. Did I get that right? Yeah, it's on my website. Yeah, it's for Dre. Okay, I was tripping. I was like, wait, was it for Dre? This is for Dre. Yeah, I got you. How do I do that? Let me back out for you guys. You have to scroll down though because I have 2 years worth of builds here. There you go, guys. Let me know if that works. Yep. So then we did this guy, which is a mashup, right? And if you look at the first picture, I always put a note. So this is for Boshi. We did Guts, Kenshin, Dororo, Itachi, right? And then, so that's build number 2. Build number 3, matte black build for Dak Gogi, and this was the Punk Workshop buttons. And then build number 4, Julian Clive for G-John. This guy's out in Norway, bro. It's crazy. Chris Tatarian's build. Shout out to Chris T. He's in Japan right now, training up for Street Fighter League with the homies Mena RD and the gang. Look at this. We did a custom inlay. He liked it really clean too, and he wanted me to move his training mode buttons on the top, so that's what we did. Chris T. Then we did I Can Do It's Fatal Fury build. So that's 4, 5. This one came out freaking crazy too. We did Beckmon. You guys know Beckmon, right? Really amazing streamer. So she wanted a mini dub for travel, so we built Beckmon's mini dub. Really fun. And then this was for Gordash in the chat. This is build number 8. Staten Island FGC, reppin', right? And then we did build number 9, Gyome, Mitsuri for Yaminashi, stickless build, right? Then we did Green Lantern Hal for Jedi Rob. So that's number 10. And then these two that you guys see on the table right now, these two are 11 and 12. So we've already done 12 builds for 2025, which is like crazy already. Because last year I did 60 builds total for people, and I'm already on 12. It's kind of crazy. 60, so yeah, basically like a little bit more than 1 a week. And then now, like I did 2 today. It's kind of crazy. All right, we out of here, guys. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna be probably rocking out the next build tomorrow. All right. Cdeezy and Blaze, I'll hit you up on Discord. I'm just gonna have some lunch. All right. You guys have an amazing rest of the day. Thanks everybody who hung out today. Appreciate the conversation. Super Gears, thank you. Dre, Retta, Tech, Space Boy, Slat, thank you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. JC was in here. A bag of Baby Seal, thanks for the follow.